This is Political Arena on S24 television. As Nigerians, in less than 7 to 8 months, are heading toward 2027 general elections, concern about the credibility of the electoral process continue to generate a debatable discussion. Many Nigerians are asking whether the ruling party will support a level of playing field and allow the Independent National Electoral Commission to conduct the free, fair, and credible elections ahead of 2027. Joining me this afternoon, I am joined by my guest, Habibu Ibrahim Suleiman, who is a politician and a member of the strong opposition so far. Mr. Habibu, welcome to Political Arena on S24 television.
Thank you, Mr. Abakar. Thank you for having me.
It's really a pleasure to have a conversation with you after your party direct primaries.
Yeah, actually, it was a very remarkable achievement in the opposition to have conducted all the primaries successfully.
Successfully?
Yeah.
But we saw some level of irregularities there. Are you satisfied with the way things
saying
transpire?
Successfully has nothing to do with being 100% perfect, or in every electoral processes, being it primaries or the general election, there must be some issues here and there that we learn to correct the mistakes, because the democracy is still
okay. On a scale of 1 to 10,
actually, yes.
Can you grade your internal party direct primaries?
It was good, very good.
Nigerians are watching you.
Exactly. It was very good. There were some problems, issues that you can avoid. We can avoid them with time. Actually, we learn from, like I said, every election period comes with different dimensions and challenges. The dimension must have challenges, So this one too is not an exception. So we'll find a way to navigate around all these challenges and kind of get to the general election. Actually,
well, thank you so much.
The party, the ruling party has their own problems, like in Nasarawa State now.
Well, coming back to the topic of discussion, do you believe Nigerians and Nigeria is fully prepared for free, fair, and credible elections in 2027, looking at the challenges that Nigerians are currently going on, especially with the electoral umpire?
You asked two questions, Nigeria and Nigerians. For Nigerians, which I fall among the Nigerians that you're talking about, I'm ready for the election because my PVC is ready, and I'm just waiting for the
right
election and the right time for me to go and vote. But talking about Nigeria, when we say Nigeria, then Alabaka, we're talking about the people ruling the country or the people in government. Actually, people in government are not willing to allow the election to happen. I know they can't stop the election because it's like a law. It's like something that is constant. It must take place for as long as Nigeria is still intact as a country. There must be election. But the right word I think you should use is undermining, whether they should undermine the election, which I believe they can do anything within their own powers to make sure that they undermine the opposition.
Well, maybe somebody may say that he came from the opposition. That is the reason why you spoke that way.
Exactly. That's my own role to play. I am the opposition. Do you expect me to fold my arms and just let them? That's what they are saying.
Okay, now it's a new version of Daniel Boala sitting right here with me.
No, not at all. Not at all. I have integrity, so I cannot be compared with someone I don't even trust in his integrity, actually.
Well, these are actually the battle between politicians.
Those are my words. Thank you.
Well, go on, please.
All right. Like I said, they will do anything
to undermine the electoral process,
the election, and try to find a way to kind of manipulate some of the electoral processes for them to kind of get themselves into the power again for the second term. But what I'm trying to assure you, I want to let you know, is that Nigeria's democracy is something no one can undermine. They're just deceiving themselves, because Nigeria's democracy is Africa's democracy. And each and every country in Africa is looking up to Nigeria
as a giant of Africa.
And each and every democratic nation in the whole world is looking up to Nigeria's democracy, because they're pretty sure that if Nigeria's democracy is being ensured and sustained, then every democracy in Africa will be ensured and will be sustained. So with this, I believe the whole world is looking at what is going on in Nigeria today, and they will keep on watching up until the election result are being pronounced.
Okay, this goes down to my next question.
Thank you.
You have been accusing the ruling party of undermining the electoral umpire.
Okay.
Now, is the ruling party willing to allow the INEC to operate independently during the elections? Let's be neutral.
Yes, this is where each and every Nigerian will have concern. And I have concern, and I believe you too, as a Nigerian, not as a journalist, have concern over. Believe me, there is a serious problem. There's a serious problem looking at what has been happening from the selection of the very person to rule, to kind of drive the electoral umpire, the kind of accusations on him, all the proven allegations. Allegations.
Okay, those are allegations, yeah.
All allegations being proven against him, all the fact being put in place for this very government to act. The president couldn't do anything. With due respect, the president could have done something if the opposition political parties are not kind of confident about the very person driving the independent umpire that is supposed to be independent and supposed to conduct free and fair and credible election, not just being free and fair, but credible election. We have been complaining about the credibility of elections right from 1999. We know what happened in 2003. We know what happened with Maurice Ewe, Professor Maurice Ewe, in 2007. People have been complaining. In 2011, people were kind of bitterly complaining about Jega, and so also in 2015. It was a bit kind of okay in 2015, and we're expecting it to kind of grow. But from what is happening today, it seems like there is a decline, and people are kind of losing their own trust on this very umpire, which is expected of it to build trust between itself and the Nigerian electorate, actually.
So you mean Nigerians should actually shine their eyes ahead of 2027?
Nigerians should not just shine their eyes, they should wake up, because it seems to me like they are sleeping. Like nobody is seeing what is actually going on. But we need to wake up, we need to make calls, we need to let them know that we know what is actually going on, we know some of their plans. Because the moment, wherever your own thinking and smartness stops, that's where another person's thinking and smartness
due
starts.
to time, Mr. Habibu,
yes,
what major challenges could affect the credibility of 2027 general elections?
Like I said,
in a nutshell.
Undermining the election. You know, if you're trying to undermine something, one cannot predict how you're going to undermine it, but you're going to have like a kind of a think tank that will come up with a strategy on how to undermine the election.
Okay, so how can INEC gain trust and confidence in the heart of Nigerians before the elections? You spoke about the credibility of the INEC chairman.
You know, from now to the period of election, we have about 7 months. And there are a series of activities to be done within this very window. What the INEC should do is try and make sure that they convince Nigerians
that they can deliver it.
Look at what happened in the last by-elections that just
Nasarawa,
happened.
Ekiti, Kano, and rest. Yeah.
Look at what happened. It was clearly laughable that I don't want to say something.
Okay,
actually,
let's go to the next. What role should political parties play in ensuring peaceful and credible elections?
What
roles do political party play in ensuring peaceful and credible elections?
Well, political parties should play the watchdog act. Let me put it this way: let them sensitize their people, educate their own supporters on the rules and regulations